In the world of high finance, few names have sparked as much intrigue and mystery as that of Harold Landry. This is the tale of a man who once held the financial world in the palm of his hand, only to vanish without a trace. The name Harold Landry is synonymous with wealth, influence, and an enigma that has puzzled investigators for years. Harold Landry, a titan of the financial industry, was known for his vast wealth and influence. His rise to prominence, built on a foundation of shrewd business strategies and a knack for risk-taking, was nothing short of meteoric. He was a household name in financial circles, a symbol of success, and a beacon of ambition. Yet, beneath the surface of his glittering empire, a storm was brewing. One day, Landry was here. The next, he was gone. His sudden disappearance sent shockwaves through the financial world. The tycoon, who was once at the helm of a financial empire, seemingly vanished into thin air. His absence was as baffling as it was sudden. Where had the financial mogul gone? Was he in hiding, or had something more sinister occurred? The disappearance of Harold Landry was not just a vanishing act. It was a conundrum wrapped in a mystery. Despite his public persona, Landry was a private man, making his sudden disappearance all the more puzzling. His life, once an open book, had turned into a labyrinth of unanswered questions. In the wake of his disappearance, investigations were launched, trails were followed, leads were chased, yet each clue seemed to lead to a dead end, every path to a brick wall. The disappearance of Harold Landry was a riddle that refused to be solved. Even now, years after his disappearance, the enigma of Harold Landry continues to perplex investigators and fascinate the public. His story is a testament to the fact that sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. His sudden departure from the public eye sparked a myriad of questions and theories, none of which have been conclusively proven. As we get deeper into the fascinating life of Harold Landry and unravel the mystery surrounding his disappearance, we invite you to join us on this journey. If you're intrigued by the world of high finance, captivated by stories of ambition and success, or simply love a good mystery, this is the place for you. Your participation, your theories, and your insights can make a difference. Subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned as we uncover the truth behind the enigma that is Harold Landry. Let's unravel the mystery piece by piece. Who knows? You might be the one to crack the code and solve the enduring mystery of Harold Landry. Remember, in the world of mysteries and enigmas, nothing is as it seems. Brace yourself for a roller coaster ride of intrigue, suspense, and revelations. The story of Harold Landry is just beginning to unfold. Will you join us on this journey into the unknown? Harold Landry was no ordinary man. His meteoric rise in the financial world was nothing short of extraordinary. Born into a modest family, his humble beginnings were far removed from the gilded towers of Wall Street. But Landry was a man with a vision that would propel him into the stratosphere of the world's financial elite. Landry's journey was marked by tireless ambition and relentless pursuit of success. He cut his teeth at the most prestigious financial institutions, where his uncanny knack for numbers and strategic foresight earned him a reputation as a financial wizard. With each passing year, his influence grew, his wealth multiplied, and his name became synonymous with financial acumen. At the peak of his career, Landry was a titan of industry, controlling vast fortunes and wielding influence that extended beyond the financial world. He held influential positions in numerous companies, his decisions shaping the financial landscape and impacting millions of lives. He had a Midas touch, turning every venture he touched into gold. Stories of his financial successes were shared in hushed whispers in the halls of power. He was revered and feared in equal measure, a testament to his formidable presence in the financial world. Yet, despite his staggering wealth and influence, Landry remained a man of mystery. Behind the public persona of a financial tycoon was a private individual who shied away from the limelight. He rarely gave interviews, and his personal life was fiercely guarded, adding an aura of enigma to his public image. In the world of finance, Landry was a legend. His rise from humble beginnings to the position of a financial tycoon was a tale that inspired many. He was a symbol of ambition, success, and power, a shining beacon in the world of high finance. His success story was the stuff of legends until his sudden disappearance turned it into a chilling mystery. The man who once dominated the financial world had vanished, leaving behind a legacy of wealth, power, and an unsolved mystery that continues to baffle to this day. The day Harold Landry vanished was like any other until it wasn't. The financial world was humming along its usual rhythm, oblivious to the fact that one of its most influential figures was about to become a ghost. On a seemingly ordinary morning, Harold Landry, the financial tycoon whose name was synonymous with power and affluence, was reported missing. His office, usually bustling with the kinetic energy of high-stakes deals, fell eerily silent. His opulent home, typically alive with the echoes of his grandeur, was suddenly hushed. The shock of Landry's disappearance rippled through the financial district and beyond. Initial reactions ranged from disbelief to concern, with many speculating it was a calculated move, a strategic vanishing act. Was it an attempt to dodge a financial scandal or a personal crisis? Or perhaps, was it something more sinister? As the hours ticked by, the concern deepened. Landry's phone went straight to voicemail, his emails remained unanswered, and his social media fell into an unusual silence. It was as if Landry had stepped into an elevator and never reached his floor. His absence was more than just a gap in the financial world. It was a void that seemed to consume all light and sound. The initial investigations kicked off with more questions than answers. Law enforcement agencies combed through Landry's personal and professional life, sifting through a myriad of complex financial transactions and personal relationships. Private investigators were hired, their every move shadowed by the relentless media. Yet despite the concerted efforts, no concrete leads emerged. As the sun set on that fateful day, the magnitude of the situation began to sink in. The man who once held the reins of a financial empire had vanished, leaving behind a trail of perplexing clues and unanswered questions. The spotlight of scrutiny was now focused on a vacant chair, an empty office, and a mystery that seemed to deepen with each passing hour. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Harold Landry remained missing, and his disappearance turned into a perplexing enigma. The stage was set for one of the most baffling mysteries in the annals of financial history, and the curtain was only just rising. The search for Harold Landry was exhaustive, extensive, and extraordinarily frustrating. The moment news broke out about the disappearance of the financial tycoon, investigations began in earnest. The search crossed borders, with local and international law enforcement agencies collaborating to piece together the puzzle of Landry's last known whereabouts. Private investigators hired by concerned friends and family also joined in, leaving no stone unturned. But every lead seemed to point to a dead end. The last known sighting of Landry was at his private jet, as he prepared for a business trip. The flight records, however, revealed nothing out of the ordinary. The jet landed safely at its destination, but Landry was nowhere to be found. His phone records offered no new leads, his emails were just as baffling, and his financial transactions gave no indication of any planned disappearance. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. The lack of solid leads led to a growing sense of frustration among the investigators. They were dealing with a man who had a vast network of connections, a man who had influence in high places. Yet, there was no sign of him. The mystery of his disappearance deepened, and the intrigue surrounding the case grew. The media had a field day with the story, speculating about possible motivations and scenarios for his sudden vanishing. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the search for Landry continued. Theories were proposed, suspects were questioned, but the mystery remained unsolved. The frustration was palpable, not just among the investigators, but also among the public who followed the case with bated breath. The question on everyone's mind was, where was Harold Landry? Despite the best efforts of law enforcement and private investigators, the trail went cold, and Harold Landry remained missing. The search had begun with a sense of urgency and hope, but as time wore on, that hope dwindled, replaced by a grim acceptance of the enigmatic disappearance of the financial tycoon. In the void of concrete answers, theories and speculations ran rampant. As the search for Harold Landry continued, the absence of closure sparked a flurry of conjectures. Some speculated that Landry's vast wealth and influence had made him a prime target for kidnapping by envious business rivals. A theory that, while plausible, lacked tangible proof. Others, however, hypothesized a different scenario. They proposed that the tycoon was not a victim, but a mastermind. According to these theorists, Landry, tiring of his high-profile life, had meticulously planned and executed his own vanishing act. A secret escape to an unknown destination, leaving his old life behind. This theory, too, was compelling but equally bereft of solid evidence. There were even whispers of insider trading gone wrong, of debts to dangerous individuals, of a life secretly spiraling out of control. Each theory more tantalizing than the last. But as intriguing as these theories were, none could conclusively explain Landry's disappearance. Years have passed since Harold Landry's disappearance, yet the mystery endures. The enigma of Landry, the financial tycoon who vanished without a trace, still sends ripples through the world of finance, leaving a haunting echo of unresolved questions. His absence has left an indelible mark, a void that has never been filled. His disappearance has served as a stark reminder of the vulnerability that even the most influential individuals can face, shaking the very foundations of the financial world. It has sparked a number of safety measures and regulations, changing the landscape of the industry in a profound way. The enduring fascination with Landry's case continues to captivate, to draw us in. The allure of the unknown, the intrigue of the unsolved, keeps us returning to the enigma that is Harold Landry. His story is a chilling tale etched in the annals of financial history, a puzzle still waiting to be solved. To this day, the question remains, what happened to Harold Landry? Beyond the intrigue and mystery, Harold Landry's story serves as a sobering reminder. It forces us to confront the realities of a world where the lust for wealth and power can sometimes overshadow the basic need for security and vigilance. The tale of this financial titan, who reached the pinnacle of success only to vanish without a trace, underscores the importance of always being aware of one's surroundings and the potential threats that may lurk in the shadows. It's a testament to the fact that even in the seemingly impenetrable world of high finance, vulnerability exists. Whether it's an individual or a corporation, security measures and vigilance cannot be compromised. It also highlights the need for transparency, not just in our personal lives, but in our financial dealings as well. In the end, Harold Landry's story stands as a stark reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows of wealth and power. The script section does not contain the word delve, hence no replacement is needed.